Time to disassemble the 2JZ. It's my first time doing this on a 2JZ. So you guys that are watching this for the first time, we're gonna pop our cherries together. First things first, I'm gonna remove the valve cover. These, like, they're 10s. Check it out like that. Yeah, they're 10s. Got all the bolts removed. Let's take this spark plug cover off. Put this to the side. And then out comes the valve covers. Probably want to get these things powder coated too. I got some ideas of some things I want to do with these valve covers. This before, but every time I take the bolts out, I'll put them in a sandwich bag and then I'll mark them. I'm going to take the cam gears out. They're held on by 17 mils. And then I'm going to take the backing plate off. So the backing plate you'll see right here, built like 10s, there's like 2 10s. I went ahead and loosened up the bolts on the cam gears. Got a wrench, and you see these notches right here on the camshaft, right? So you slide it in, you hold it in place, and I got the impact to go ahead and loosen up the bolts. So let's take this off. Right. Then you have access to all the bolts going in the back plate. Put this to the side, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and remove the cam caps. Got all the bolts out, and the back plate is gone. See, it has these dimples right there. It's for timing. Also, this for protection too. Next step, cam caps. Cam caps, they're all 10 millimeters. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing them. Just to make a note, I2 is an intake cam, and what is this? JZ is the exhaust cam. Cams, got the cam caps off. Next thing I'm gonna do is take out the spark plugs. Moving the head studs. It's a T10. Got the head studs out. The head studs and these washers are separate. I had to use a magnet to get the washers out. Maybe you can use a pick. I'm not gonna use these though. I'm gonna use some ARP head studs. So the next step is to remove the head off the block. Got the head off. Now I'm gonna turn the block around and take the oil pan off. But check it out. Ooh, that's not good. This thing is caked up, and look at all the oil. Look at that. It's a good thing that I'm getting this engine rebuilt. And also I'm putting oversized pistons on here. They're gonna be 86 and a half. So I'm getting it bored out, getting it honed. It should be a fresh block after that. Taken to a really reputable machine shop too. That's gonna be a whole nother video, so you guys stay tuned. You're gonna see everything that I'm doing to the engine block. Yeah, it's a good thing that we're doing a rebuild now, because I was even thinking in my head I was gonna go for another 200,000 miles, because the engine was running strong. You know, the motor was running good, but obviously, you know, there's shit going on. That just shows you the reliability of a 2JZ. It could be just fucking jacked up like this, and it still runs good. So on to the next step. I flip the block around. Next thing I'm gonna do is take off the oil pan. This thing right here is a rear sump oil pan. So you'll see it comes in different pieces. Like here's the oil pan right here, and then this piece right here. You move that, there's a baffle underneath, and you'll see right here, see that? This is on a Supra, on a 2JZ GTE, this is used as the oil drain. So it's kind of cool that they kept it here, you know, because for me, I'm gonna drill it out, and then I'm gonna put an AN fitting on here for the oil drain. And also, if you do a 2JZ swap in a BMW, you need this pan. This pan pretty much only comes in an SE300. Yep, the other one uses the front sump pan. Just wanted to point that out. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off right now. Before we get started, these are 12s and these are 10s. And the ones in the back, they're 14s. I removed the bottom oil pan. Look at this. That can't be good. Look at those shards of metal. Even the oil pan is like right here. Oh no. Yeah, this engine's toasted, bro. I don't even know how it was running so good this whole time. I had no idea. So I'm gonna take off this baffle plate. Also the oil pickup, and you see these bolts right here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, and then I should be able to take this pan off right here. I'm gonna remove the baffle plate. Gives us access to these bolts right here. And you should be able to remove the whole thing. But man, there's a lot of thick silicone on here. So hopefully it doesn't cause too much trouble. Find out. Before I remove this, I just wanted to show you, they got these grooves right here. Like one right here, one right here, right here. And then you stick a flathead, right? And then, I don't know why I didn't do this before, but I'm gonna remove the tensioner and I'm gonna remove the oil pump right now. And then I'm gonna do the connecting rods, pistons, and then the crankshaft, and everything will be fully disassembled. The reason why I'm disassembling everything is because the machine shop told me I have to bring it to them disassembled. And just to let you guys know, most machine shops, yeah, when you bring stuff into them, they're gonna want you to bring it to them disassembled. It makes their life easier. And you know, you learn a thing or two, man. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is a 12 millimeter 12-point socket. I'm gonna start doing it one by one. Got the pistons out. You see 3, 4, 5, and 6. They were just filled with oil. I don't know what the cause of that is. Might be the piston rings. I mean, this engine was over 300,000 miles. And I took the bolts off the main caps. I'm gonna pop them off right now. And then I'm gonna remove this, the rear, whatever this shit's called, but you know, has a rear main seal attached to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove this and then pop the crank out, and that's it. The whole thing's fully disassembled. It's not too shabby, man. It's not too bad. I removed the oil pump and I removed the crank sensor. This one I'm gonna transfer to the new oil pump. I put the crank pulley back in so I can rotate it, and then I'm gonna remove the connecting rods and pistons and then the crankshaft. I start removing the bolts. They're all 10 millimeters.